Hello.
Hello.
You okay?
Oh yeah.
How
about you? Good to meet you. I'm Zeb.
Zeb, I'm John.
Ah, John. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, John, is it your first time on the track today?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, lovely. I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it to the fullest.
I hope.
So you're on holiday currently, or
just touring around Europe.
Yeah, lovely, lovely. Where are you from?
UK.
Oh.
Liverpool.
Lovely, lovely.
Scouser, unfortunately.
Yeah, my mum is from Brighton. I always like to be in the UK, but things are going to change there. But yeah, the same with the whole of Europe, isn't it?
Getting out, leaving. Problems.
Tickets is here? Yeah,
yeah, thank you.
Okay. So guys, have fun.
Thank you. So what is important for today? I see myself in a position to make sure you enjoy your laps to the fullest.
Yeah.
Don't see me as a kind of ballast or something, just see me as someone who try to guide you around the track and help you out whenever it's necessary, and I will do my best that at the end you enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah.
We are driving to Ristenfahrten today, so it's important to keep in mind we're still on a public road.
Yeah.
So we're just allowed to overtake on the left. If someone is approaching us from behind, we have to make sure to let him pass.
Yeah.
But don't get crazy in those kind of situations. At the end, you paid the same as everyone else to go on this track, and if you see someone approaching from behind, make sure to stay on your line and leave him a little bit place to the left or something, or make sure you're gonna drive to the right, but don't get focused on your own mirror or something. Just try to keep on your line, and then we're good to go.
Yeah.
What's quite difficult for today, rain, and it makes the track even a little bit more challenging.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about the racing line normal, like starting from the outside, getting to the inside, getting out again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. During rain, this is going to change a little bit, because all of the rubber that is on the track, as soon as we get on a wet spot where rubber is beneath, it gets really slippery. It's like ice.
Yeah, yeah.
There are a few corners where we can try the normal racing line, and then you see what the car is going to do as soon as it's going to get wet there. It's get crazy. So my approach is a racing rain line to do like you would have the normal line, go a little bit like 1 meter or 1.5 meter to the right or to the left. Just don't be on the normal racing line. Make sure just to stay parallel to it, so there's not that much rubber. But at the end of the day, we're still on a fast line then, and then we're good to go. But we will see that as soon as we've been out on track. I will also try to guide you a little bit by voice, but sometimes my English isn't the best, and apart from that, it gets a little bit noisy out there. So I will also use some hand signs. If I do like this, it means you could go a little bit more to the left. If I do like this or this, it means you could go a little bit more to the right.
Yeah.
If I do like this, it means you should brake. If I do like this, you brake a little bit harder then. And if I done start to tail at you and brake, then we're in a crazy situation, and then you really should brake. But I don't think we'll end up in a situation like this.
Hopefully not.
But like I said, at the end, it's the most important thing to have fun out there, to make sure you've been safe out on track, because I think the most important thing for your first lap or first laps is to get used to the track, get a feeling for the line, and get a feeling for the environment, like the fast traffic approaching us, because today there are Porsche GT3 RS out on track, and even if it's a street legal car, it's faster than most of the race cars racing around here. But don't get crazy about that. All right, if you have any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, I would say we are good to go now. Yeah, that's basically the most important things, to be honest.
Just let me know if we do anything wrong, or just
we'll do my best. Yeah, sure. All right, so you've booked 2 laps with me today?
2, yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
You're gonna go on your own later then, or?
No.
All right.
Off to Switzerland then.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Next place of your holiday then?
Yeah, well I would go to Cologne or Frankfurt, but they've got ultra low emission zones.
Ah, okay.
And I can't figure out how to pay or get the little stamps, so I'm just ignoring it.
So what car do you drive on your own?
The Ford Focus.
So you're worried about this stamp here?
Yeah.
Or,
so I haven't got an address for it to be delivered to.
Yeah.
So do I pick it up somewhere, or?
You normally could pick it up, for example, in every car repair shop. A lot of them have those stickers available. we maybe you can try to make sure to.
Kannst du kurz vorfahren, dann packe ich eine andere.
Ja, klar.
Hier. Danke.
We just asked if you can make some way so we can park another car here.
Yeah. I'm looking for the start button. You can't see.
Oh, sorry, it's here.
Alright.
Normally, you should be able to go to every Ford dealership here in Germany and get the sticker, and it's like €5, and you're good to go in every city then.
Oh really?
So it's
Or 5. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I'm not obsessed, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that if I haven't been in this situation, to be honest, but.
Go.
Oh, yes, sorry, yeah. And then we're gonna go to the right there. Alright. Don't worry if you feel a little bit stressed now, it's quite normal, and it's happened to all of us for the first lap, and it's quite exciting. Sorry, to the right. We just follow the lane. Lovely.
Strange having A and automatic, B on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, I get that point. If you like, I can give you some advice to go a little bit more to the left then. Take some time to get used to it.
Is it my priority here? Or?
Yeah, you've got. May go a little bit more to the left then.
Yeah.
But it takes some time to get used to it, I know.
Yeah.
It would be the same for me to drive on the right hand then. Track wasn't wet like I would say 3 weeks already or something, so it will be really slippery today. But don't worry about it, it could also cause a lot of fun. Try to see it from a positive point of view.
I wasn't really trying to like absolutely smash the cars or race them. I just wanted to drive around it. Like, I'm not really bothered about actually racing anyone or doing any kind of speed or decent speed.
That's alright, because you need to get used to the track, and you're going to increase lap by lap and lap. I've done like 1,800 to 2,000 laps already here, and I even find some places where I can get faster in those things. It's a track you're never gonna end learning here. So we leave at the first exit here. And then we're gonna follow the Mercedes down there.
Give way now.
And then you can decide which barrier you like to take. All of them are correct for us. Then we just need you to put the lap ticket on the card reader there. So make sure to go a little bit more to the left maybe. You can put on the grey part of the card reader there. Lovely. I can hold the ticket if you like. And then we're good to go. There's one small barrier coming in front of us, and as soon as we pass that barrier, we're good to go. It is track marshal, so don't worry about him.
No. I wanted a driver seat originally, but here I am in Hyundai.
And we're good to go. More to the left now. You can already see the normal driving line, so try to avoid this line. You see the Supra in front of us, he's gonna stay out here. It's gonna stay out then to the left now again. So we don't, you know, that's part of the track, it's the way to take it in the rain. But you do really good.
So I got like full use of the track kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Easy on the brakes here. That's alright. Don't mind about that. You're doing really good. So you can also go a little bit more to the inside if you like. Soft on the brakes here. So we get a feeling for the track condition.
Yeah.
Brakes again. Have you done a lap on Gran Turismo or something like this before?
But not really.
Ah, okay.
More than Need for Speed.
Ah, okay. But
Street racing.
for me, it feels like you would already know a little bit of the track. So it's
I
good
know
feeling.
that, like, I know there's one where there's all writing on the floor. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just it.
So I'm feeling quite comfortable next to you. You're really being a capable driver. Please make sure to make a little bit way to the right. But I'm pretty sure those guys behind us going to watch out for your rain line and they don't want to pass us as well. So you're doing really good.
Okay.
Oh, they won't overtake us. That's alright. You can increase the speed a little bit if you like. Go a little bit more to the left, please. Easy on the brakes here. And try to cross the line a little bit. On a good rain line, you're doing really good. Well, I can imagine it's even more exhausting for your first lap now.
Yeah.
But like I said, you're doing really good. I feel quite comfortable next to you.
Yeah. I can't see the which.
Yeah, but you're doing really good. Brakes here again, and try to stay out a little bit of the corner.
So.
Oh, you're doing really good with this side here. And then we try to brake on the right. Normally you would brake on the left if it would be dry.
Yeah.
But here's no rubber, so it should be good to brake here. Lovely. Soft on the brakes here. Left, lovely. Feel the brakes here. It's not that dry, not that wet here.
Yeah.
So you could try the normal line if you like. Go a little bit more to the left. Increase a little bit of the speed. Now we're approaching the slowest corner of the whole track.
Okay.
So this is a left-hander now. There are a lot of videos people walks left. You're doing really good.
Because I can't see which direction.
Sorry?
I can't see which direction the track's going, so I have to like
Yeah.
stop.
More to the left. Try to cut short here. Lovely. And try to stay out to the left as long as possible. Late on the brakes here. And a sharp turn in. Well done. Easy on the brakes. To the inside here. Try to keep the car most to the left. Hard braking point here. And then miss this curb. Hit this curb. And miss the third one again. That's the reason why this corner is called miss hit miss. brakes again. Lovely. And back on throttle if you like. Wait for the brakes here. Try to get to the inside, to the apex if you like. Lovely. Stay here, stay here, stay here. And then try to stay out as long as possible to the left and make a late turn in here to be early on throttle again. And easy on the brakes. A little bit more to the left, please. Lovely. Stay out to the left as long as possible again. Late on the brakes here, a little bit more, a little bit more. Lovely, and back on throttle. You can take the next corner a little bit faster if you like, but watch out, the fast ring taxi is approaching from behind.
How close could I get to that like performance in this car, do you think? If you're a good driver?
You're doing really good, so...
not me personally.
No, but I would say you're already doing like 70% of the capable of the car in those wet conditions. Because there's a really small point where the car is going to change from, oh, I'm handling quite well, to it's getting crazy and start wobbling around and those things. And that's a big issue at the Nordschleife, because there's no room for errors at the end. On every normal, I don't know if you've seen, he's already...
Is this rear wheel drive? No?
No, that's front wheel drive. And that's a good point, it's wet. The racing series I'm racing a front wheel drive Mini Cooper. And that's what I love totally in the wet, because the car is going to start by understeering a bit, but nothing too crazy. Rear wheel drive I oversteer way too much. Like I said, I feel quite comfortable to you. You really know how to handle a car, and you've got a real natural feeling for the corners. So I don't know if you recognize it, it's already starting to slip a bit.
I've lost control of a few cars, so I know when it's gonna go.
That's always good.
And bikes, I've had bikes. So.
Ah, lovely. So you can also take the inside if you like of the carousel.
That's the corner I know.
I would say it's the most famous corner here. In the next left-hand corner we are going to approach, there's a kind of artificial grass to the right. Make sure to ever stay away from that. It's also like ice. So it's always a good approach to go a little bit more to the left here. I don't know if you see this green strip here. That's a crazy part here. Like I said, you really know what you're doing here. Good feeling for me. Oh, there's a yellow flag. So I'm going to start with our indicator, and we're not allowed to drive more than 70.
70?
Yeah, and as soon as someone is on track, we should reduce to at least 50. But if the situation is crazy, we need to reduce even more. Depends on the situation.
It's not bad.
Oh yeah, got a technical issue, I would guess. We're good to go again. Easy on the brakes here. This corner is quite slippery in the rain. But
so am I too close in a rain situation?
No, you're doing really good here. It was a really good approach. At this corner I always like to stay out, even if you get next to the barrier. It's quite more comfortable here. Then cut short to the left now. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. And come over to the right. Then you already recognize you've just been on a rubber point. Your brakes. You need to get used to that kind of feeling, and then you can increase lap by lap.
So it's sliding bad or a little bit?
A little bit is alright.
Okay.
A little bit is alright. You need to get used to that, I would say, kind of area where in between it's a good feeling and it's get too crazy.
Is that a passenger experience? Is it
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
With a professional race driver steering the car, and so they really know what they're doing out there. But
Yeah.
like I said, you're already doing really good.
I'd rather drive this.
Lovely. Not much to add from my side at this point. You do really good. A little bit more to the left, please. Lovely.
Car overtaken.
Whenever you feel comfortable to do so, you're allowed to overtake him. On the brakes and back into the small carousel here. Well done. Try to cut short around here. Lovely. The situation. On the brakes here, move the car a little bit more to the left, so we're able to be on a straight way before. Lovely. Congratulations, you've done your first lap of Nordschleife. Well done. You can stay to the left. Then there's also a barrier in the middle of the track, so we don't need to get around here again.
So we're stopping now, or we're going to go for just straight to the next one?
If you like, we can also go for the next one already. Alright, then straight to the left, reduce speed a little bit here.
Cheers.
Reduce speed here a little bit, lovely. So if you do like 60 here, it's alright. And then there's a second barrier again, where we need to put the ticket on top.
How much is it? How much is it per lap?
Sorry?
How much is it a lap?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I guess just the lap itself is normally like 30 euros a lap, or 35 euros, something like this.
Not too bad.
Normally that's not my kind of business, so I'm not really sure about those pricing. Thank you very much. And then we have to get around the pulley there. Here's
Just
lorry. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. And make sure to get right here and into traffic.
oh, into the
Yeah. And we're good to go. Not many people manage their first lap directly in the rain, so it's crazy. You're doing really good. A little bit more to the left. Oh, we need to brake quite early in the rain. A little bit more to the left. I'm not sure about the guy in front of us. Maybe he's really experienced, otherwise we will see him in the barrier pretty soon. Might get a little bit more to the left. But I really love your racing line, or rain line, when I say it like this. Really good. And back on throttle. Car got even traction problems. So early on brake here. And early on brake here again. I always do, oh, he's pressing, watch out, watch out, watch out. You can go around him, but I guess he hits the barrier. Poor guy. It is what it takes in the rain. It gets, from minute to minute, it gets crazy.
Is that his own car, is it?
Yeah. But I feel sorry for those guys. It always gets really expensive.
You like the Supras? Are they good cars?
Oh yeah, I've driven just one time on track, Supra, but they're really capable. So if you would like to build a track car or a race car, it's a really great car to start with, I would say. And I really like the look of the car.
Yeah. It's a Beamer, unfortunately.
Have you driven one?
I've test drove one.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to buy one, but I prefer the Mark 4. My dream car, Mark 4. So
It's lovely.
Can I buy the Mark 5? I don't know.
What car did you drive on your own? A little bit more to the left, please. Nice approach here. A little bit away from the curve, lovely. It feels crazy time to time to drive a racing line that is so different to the normal racing line. It feels like, oh, I'm doing the wrong line, but
Yeah.
it's a real good approach to take like this in the rain.
Yeah.
Even if it does not feel like natural race driving or something. Early on the brakes here again. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Early to the left here. Well done. So what car do you drive on your own?
The Ford Focus. The 1.6.
Ah, yeah, oh, sorry, we already talked about it, yeah.
Yeah. Not a race car at all.
Yeah, but I love those cars. Try to stay in here, lovely. Because there's a lot of water already. One early braking point and then try to make it a nice line down here. Lovely. Early on the brakes here again. Early on the brakes, brake. Even if there's a little bit room left for a little bit more speed.
Yeah.
To be honest, I always prefer to make sure you are safe here.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna go increase lap by lap by lap.
Yeah. Yeah.
So try to stay out here a little bit longer. Well done.
It's just flat now.
If you would ask for my own opinion, for me those cars are way too fast for tourist park.
Yeah.
Should be a little bit more to the left. Early on the brakes here again. Up the car a little bit. It's crazy how the grip is going to change second by second, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hope you can enjoy it as well, because I enjoy to drive here around with you, to be honest.
Yeah. Nice.
try to stay on the inline now, because you've got a lot of grip here. Okay. Lovely. Because even if the car got to slide then a little bit, you get to the outside where it's more grip, so it's been a little bit safer to do it like this. And here I would always stay a little bit more outside like you already do, so great line. Back on front would be right. Well done. Really, you've got a really good feeling for the correct line. We don't have enough grip here.
Traction control's on, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Otherwise the car would just squeeze around. I always prefer to brake to the right here. Lovely. Lovely. And then do some kind of shortcut here in the rain. A little bit more to the inside, lovely. And then we could go back on throttle here, so you get a little bit more speed on the straight here. It's hard to gain any kind of grip today. And it's always a good kind of sign if the tire has problems to get traction for getting speed or to accelerate. It also has problems to do cornering, so you always know how slippery it is. Well done.
Same thing.
Yeah. The thing is, normally you could also think it would be alright to do 150 or something as you don't see something on track, but it's tricky because sometimes you don't see a crash site after the corner or those kind of things. So I'm one of those who are more like to say take the safe approach and go a little bit slower around those areas, because we don't want anyone to be hurt. You don't want to risk the car and those things, so it's better for everyone just to take a safe approach, I would say. And we're good to go again. Oh, they hit the barriers, poor guys. Crazy weather conditions today.
I suppose there must be a lot of people just come on without even driving it and just go for it. Like.
Yeah. And the biggest problem is it's nothing to say against doing your first lap on your own, but a lot of people don't have the right respect for this track, and that's the reason why it's called the most difficult track in the world. And it's completely no shame to take instructor with you, or you can go a little bit faster if you like. Oh, okay. So it's not a shame to take an instructor with you, or to go slow for your first laps. It shows more you've been a respectful driver and you've been a real capable driver who's able to think about his driving. So you've been completely correct. Take the inside if you like. Lovely. bikes here. Soft braking point here, next to that curb if you like. It's really wet down here. Nothing to add here as well from my side. You're doing really good. Starts to get wetter and wetter. If you would like to know anything, just let me know.
I would like to know which direction the course is taking on the blind bends, but some signs or something.
But like I said, you've got a really good line, so there's nothing to add currently. This one is quite slippery. Stay on a little bit longer. Lovely. Carousel if you like. Pleasure for me today.
You got many more today or just the one?
I'm not sure what's left to do today.
Is that what you do? Is it primarily a driving coach or?
Yeah. It's more like a second job for me. One way pay my racing on my own. Okay. And it's also a big point. Yeah, I like to meet those kind of car people and car guys, and it's also great. We have to follow the MX-5s there. And to be honest, it's still a lot of learning for me to do, because other people are not driving exactly my line. So I recognize, oh, there's a bump I didn't recognize before, for example, and just follow the MX-5s then. Make sure to be a little bit more to the left. Lovely. I normally work in aviation. As engineer for quality, so nothing too crazy. So it's good to have something else a little bit more interesting. I live nearby, so like 20 minutes away from the ring. So
go that way.
Oh yes, sorry. We leave that the third exit. For me, it's a big combination of many great things, because as I said, I like to meet car people. I like to meet people from other parts of the world.
Yeah.
It's always great to share thoughts with them and those things, and it's also a good way to learn for my own racing by other lines, and you learn from every lap at the end of the day, or from conditions like today. You recognize, oh, it was slippery as it was before, for example.
Did you go around the world and drive, or is it just mainly this track? Or
To be honest, it's mainly the Nordschleife in Spa-Francorchamps, because Spa is like 40 minutes from here. It's quite nearby, or an hour from here, 40 minutes from where I live. And I've been to Zandvoort, for example, in Holland, or I've been to a few smaller circuits in France or Belgium. But I've also been to Silverstone in the UK, or Snetterton in the UK. But apart from that, I have not seen that many tracks on the world, to be honest. So I would really love to visit other tracks in the world, but at the end of the day, you need to pay for all of that. So
expensive.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes you have to decide: do I like to go, for example, for a bigger holiday, or do I do another race or something? And it is what it is. There are people who can afford everything, and that's fine, and I really enjoy that for them. But for me, it's I don't want to cry, because at the end I do what I love the most at the end, so it's fine for me. But some days I would like to see other tracks in the world.
Yeah. Well, I've sold my house and put all my money into Bitcoin, and waiting for that to rise in value, and then
Sure.
then I'll buy the car, the Supra.
And honestly, a house is a big thing, isn't it? So it's great to have one, and
where else? Just anywhere.
well, we just gonna park in front of the GTI then.
Something grinding there.
Yeah, that's the racing brake pad, so nothing to worry about. Because they heat up a little bit, and then they get cooled down by the rain, and gonna start making funny noises and those things. So
beautiful.
Nothing to worry about.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it, even if it's not the typical track condition you would expect maybe